My goodness. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. It's been so long since we've gone live. We were just saying we got to get back on here. Life just got crazy. And we really enjoyed doing these every single day. So we're back and we got lots to say. And Eric was literally just saying before we hit record, what were you saying? I'm taking this controversial.
I'm sick of it. No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I just said, I think that like sometimes we play a little safe in terms of like how we communicate with each other, like whether it's friends, family, coworkers, people we work with. And one of the things that for me, I'm starting to see a lot of in our industry is a lot of bad communication that looks good and sounds good, but is probably not good.
Yeah, I mean, I think when trust is at like an all-time low. And I know our mentor, Bo Easton, always talks about this. Like back in the day, you used to trust your neighbor. You used to trust the media, what was on television. You used to trust your doctor. You used to trust the people you thought were in authority or the people to the right and to the left of you. And nowadays, it's just so hard to know who and what to trust. And we're especially seeing this in the marketing world.
Yeah. I know firsthand, dealing with a lot of clients and potential clients, and even ourselves, we get this all the time. You know, I'll get an email or I'll get a LinkedIn message or I'll go to a website and I'll see someone's website in our industry. And I'm getting better at telling if that content was really written by a human being.
Yeah.
Or written by ChatGPT or written from somebody who doesn't even speak English. And that goes from, communication to websites to LinkedIn messages. And it's starting to, frankly, it's starting to make me mad. It's starting to piss me off because
you don't get mad.
And I don't get mad. It takes a lot. But when now it's affecting people we talk to.
They're getting burned.
They're getting burned. Or
they're making bad decisions.
They're believing it, right? They're believing it. Like I've already validated this a few times where, I'll find a competitor and I'll see that they're within 50 kilometers from us, let's say.
Right.
And then all of a sudden I'll go to their website, I'll read a few things and my bullshit meter is already starting to go up. And then I'll actually look at, I'll be like, okay, are these legit? Is this a legitimate company? And I'll click on their contact us button. And I'll see one of the giveaways is that they have super low prices for their services. And then they'll have 3 or 4 locations in we're located in LA. We're located in New York City. We're located in Toronto. We're located in Tokyo. And it's just like, there ain't no way that you're running 4 location, legitimate businesses in these major metropolitan cities with teams at that low of a rate. Mm-hmm. We're not talking about hiring plumbers here. We're talking about hiring a digital marketing agency that's producing good quality work.
And usually marketing agencies like we become the voice for the companies that we help. Yeah. We write their social, we write their website, we help with their emails, we help tell their story, we help position them both online and offline, in the best light, telling the truthfulness of who they are and what they do and why it matters. Yeah. And when it's not a real person or not a real company of integrity, that would make me nervous.
Yeah.
Cheaper is not always better. People go, oh, well, they're saying that they can do this. They're from all over the world. They're in New York and London and Tokyo and San Francisco, and they're $100 a month. Yeah. And people are going, well, you guys are X amount, and you're only in, you operate remotely or you operate out of one area.
Yeah, you're a small team of 10.
Right, you're a boutique team.
So to validate.
So what do you do?
Yeah. So to validate this is kind of the aha moment. So we had one client who said, we sent them a proposal. We explained that, everything we do is high touch. We talk to you, we get your message. We meet with you face-to-face via Zoom, whatever, once a month for an hour or two. And we pull out all the golden nuggets out of you. Whether that's, about your business, what's going on, events, what promos you're running, all this good stuff. And we've had clients say, no, I don't want to move forward with you guys. And 9 to 10 times it's because I found somebody more cost effective, somebody cheaper.
Money. It's always money.
Well, so what I've started to do is I've gone to, because I'm like, okay, this will happen in almost every industry. You'll start to question yourself, right? You'll start to question, well, am I not providing enough value? Am I not good enough? Am I too expensive? And so what I started to do is I'll go back and I'll look at what that company, because they said they moved forward with someone else. So I'll go and I'll look at what they're doing and I'll see. So this one instance, it was probably about 6 months later. And I was like, okay, so they got a new website. And right away, the content, I was like, this is garbage.
Yeah.
It's no better than what they had before. It's generic shit. And then I'll go, okay, now I'm going to look at their social media because let's see if they did social media because that's one of the things we offer. I'll go to their social media. Generic shit again. Like when I say generic shit, so imagine you just met someone off the street for the first time and you said, could you tell me about what it's like to own a dog? And you're a veterinarian clinic. And all of a sudden that post is like, dogs are beautiful. Dogs are so nice. Dogs, they are pretty. Dogs are nice to pet. Dogs have fur. Dogs have teeth.
True. It's truthful.
It's generic shit.
Yeah.
Right? Versus like, oh my God, we diagnose XYZ case studies. Here's a dog that came in from client XYZ, and they had this procedure done on them already.
Tells
like
a story.
3 seconds,
shows
and you're already
trust,
like, oh wow.
Shows likability. Shows expertise.
Yeah.
Show that one that it's not a lost opportunity, right? When we go too generic. It's a lost opportunity, and people people see right through it, and you have such a short time to build trust and capture people's attention. Yeah. I think people are settling. That's what it comes down to. Like they're just settling for good enough.
Or budget. Like they're like, oh, I want to get the cheapest possible price because then I feel good. But I don't know. What's an analogy of that?
We don't need an analogy. Anyway, it's okay. People get it.
Yeah, you get it.
You're going to McDonald's or you're going to the Keg. If you're here in Ancaster,
yeah,
where we are in Canada,
or
you're going to Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks, and for some people, Dunkin' Donuts is great and they love it. Maybe that's a bad analogy, but
yeah. And then this isn't really about AI, but in terms of like trust, like make sure that you're meeting with the person who says that they're meeting with you, right? Like a lot of times, our clients don't get that like. You meet with me and Lisa when you hire us, and we're the people who are doing your work. Yes, we have a team behind us, but we're at the forefront of that work.
We drive it.
Yeah,
we oversee it.
Like we had an experience. Here's a great example. Like we bought our kitchen. I don't know, 5 years ago, 4 years ago.
We bought our kitchen.
We bought our kitchen from Lowe's. Right. So we went into Lowe's.
We're renovating it.
We went into Lowe's. Yeah. We renovate. We met with their Lowe's rep. Mm-hmm. She designed the kitchen. We worked together, went back and forth a bajillion times. Long story short, came to getting the kitchen installed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. See, already you're like, oh my gosh. This guy was an a-hole. He
was such a jerk.
Just an absolute a-hole. And he was their guy who puts in their kitchens. And so charged $1 bajillion.
No, we didn't even use them.
No, I know, but I'm getting to that.
Yeah.
Charged $1 bajillion.
Like, you're not coming to my house.
I hated even one word out of this guy's mouth, and he was just an absolute horror to deal with. So we went to our guy. Horror. Yeah, not a horror. Horror. we went and spoke to our guy who's done a bajillion
other renovations when we first moved in,
and he's lovely, and he's a human being. You get him, he's here, he does the work, blah,
and
blah.
We know his story. It was a family business. His dad did the business. Like, we know, like, and trust him.
He carried it on. Yes.
Yeah.
So long story short, very similar to that instance where you have to make sure that you're going to deal well with the people
you have to ask
that you're going to hire. Yeah.
And AI can blind you to that because you don't have that connection.
Yeah.
So even though AI can be great, even though you can chat GPT things to, you plug stuff in, you want to say it better, you want to say it's more succinct, you want to write it more professional, you want to write it more loosely and funny, like you want to generate ideas about things, that's great. But when it comes to making business decisions that actually matter, when it comes to the livelihood of where your business is going, from your marketing and your branding and your sales and like the lifeblood of your business, you want to make sure that you're actually getting on, not even the phone, that you're like looking. Because how many times have you had that where you're like, I'm going to go meet with Bob, and you're like, great. And then Bob calls you on the phone and Bob doesn't sound like Bob. Bob, you can figure out what we're trying to say. Bob is not from North America. Bob does not really speak English. And you're like, that's not Bob from New York City that I thought I was talking to. I'm actually talking to, I don't know who I'm talking to, right?
Yeah.
And that I'd be worried about that. Like that would make me worried.
And I get it. Like I get that like bigger corporations, they're kind of handcuffed when it comes to that because, like here we have Bell Canada, right? It's known. If you're going to call Bell Canada for customer support, 9 out of 10 times that person is not going to be from North America.
Right. And
they're not going to be from Canada.
That's okay.
And that's okay because you get it. Like
you know what you're
getting into.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like something close to your heart, like your business and those type of things, you have to make sure you do your due diligence and go deeper than just what you can see on the surface.
So what we've been doing recently, actually gearing up to help clients for next year, is we're doing this. We're actually sending like personal videos to people saying, hi, we're Eric and Lisa. We run Infinite Design House. Here's what we do. Here's some client success stories. Like what we would normally send written in an email.
Yeah.
We're actually sending on a video because we want people to see who we are. We want people to see what we're about. We want people to see that we're real people. We want to be able to tell our story. So I know in a time where time is, we feel like we don't have time. We feel like we just have to we're juggling a million different balls. Yeah. Don't cheat on that part when you're reaching out to hopefully get new clients and make new connections, but then B, Penny's with the dog toy behind us. That's the squeaking that you hear.
It's a donut.
But then B, when you're getting a request like that from someone and it's not a video, it's not a picture, it's not like what you were describing, I would ask a few more questions before you make those decisions, especially coming into the new year.
Or if something feels off, it probably is. It probably is off. Or the price sounds too good to be true. It probably is.
And it's not, we'll just end with saying you're not comparing apples to apples. Like social media is not created equal. Email marketing is not created equal. Websites are not created equal.
Yeah. And we get this even from our team. Like we've had people that are on our team have actually literally said to us, like, I've worked with tens, companies, 15, 20 different agencies. And they're not like you. They don't do this. And we get it. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of work. That's
what we like. We like that personalization because I think that's what really develops solid relationships and great results is when you really know each other and understand and work well together. Yeah. So we haven't been on in a while and we just wanted to pop back and share what's on our mind. I won't share anything. Why are you laughing at me? We won't share anything personal. There's so much personal stuff that's good. Going on, but
you can reach out if you want to find that out.
Quickly, maybe I'll just share the cliff notes.
Sure.
Like writing a movie. I wrote a movie. I decided by the end of the year I wanted to write and film a movie. So in July I made that decision. So wrote a short film. Got the cast and crew. We're filming on December 6th and 7th. Chopped my hair. Got Invisalign. What's new with you? Took Oliver skating yesterday, which he loved. He says it was the best memory of the year because he really wants to learn how to play hockey and skate. So you took him skating, gearing up towards Christmas, which is our favorite time of year, and everything else is good. It's all good.
Else is good. Okay,
it's all good.
So hopefully you'll see us more often.
Yeah, That's the plan.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
That's it. Bye. Have a good day. Bye.